Okay, I'm up like this late, 6:30 in the morning. I'm gonna sleep all day probably. Um, uh, I'm in Alcor Dex. This is nifty dust, and I've been looking at some of the capabilities, and nobody is like. I'm not saying you should invest in this because I'm already front running it. What I'm saying though is like there's something like called spells in Telegram, and I seriously, I mean, literally heard the one of the makers of Nifty Wizards, probably one of the main ones or something, and he was talking about if you wanted to leave a smoke like a smoke signal in our in Twitter uh, to their community, you could send a messenger raven, and you would burn this NFT, and it would send a message to everyone, and to hold promotions similar to like Alien Worlds, where you wouldn't have land to have promotions on there to do promotions. Um, he said, and now it's censorship resistant because they said like if a wizard has a skull or something, and the other wizard has a skull, you should be able to skull fuck like wizards or some shit like that. And like, like these are programmers, and I kind of get the gist of some of the stuff they're talking about, and I kind of just, you know, but basically, for your verification of your identity on Twitter, uh, you can send NFTs to people, and or yeah, you can have like these NFTs are like a couple of cents, like a couple cents, and they would know you by your rank in the game, and when you have certain NFTs in your Telegram or on your Twitter, it can make you proof against scammers and spammers and stuff like that. So it's just interesting technology for people that are use these two social media tools. Now about the price, and I was just doing an experiment. How are you able to control the market, and can you actually make a coin moon yourself? And with the coin, this I think there's I forgot. I got coin supplies mixed up in my head. So I think the supply is in the billions. Like, but I can't say for sure how many. Like 3 billion or three. If it's 3 billion, right? And I buy a million. I haven't really bought that much, but the thing is, they're locked up, and they're also have their pair or something that is like on maybe another exchange or something like that. But here's the days, right? When I started pumping it there, and then let it drop down so I can get some more. And then in here in between, it's real cheap. So this is when you're buying these, and then you set a price, and then they sell into it, right? And then you have orders that I left in here, right? So the ones with the little dot on them, I'm supporting that price, and I'm gonna leave it there because you was like, is this a pump and dump or something? It could be. It depends on what it's being bought for, and I'm actually buying it to get 1 million so I can give them out on Twitter. You can when you want to drop these dust on people, you can have your wizard send a messenger raven or burn the NFT, and it will tell everybody that there's a mission or do this or that, and or go check out this and perform one function and interaction with this NFT, or like I was thinking about promotions, right? And so you're driving everybody to the promotions so that they can come on here, and then like they would sell into this. It gets you like maybe $5. And if I have a million dust, right, I could give, let's see, I have like $10,000. You can give 1,000 people $10. You can get 1,000 people. If I can get 1,000 people to play an NFT, right, game, it would be successful already. But here's the thing, right? You attract a lot more people than would be on the first platform that you started out, you know, networking and talking to people. You would get a lot of other people that like your narrative, remember something or identify with something, and so those are just sort of things you have to do. So you know, I don't want to give away too many details because it's like if you're gonna do that or not, you know, or if you're gonna say it. So there's some other things that I'm thinking about in relation to this project, right? And I don't know it's gonna get accepted or wouldn't be able to do it. But if not, you know, I could just slowly sell the dust. And I think that with a project like this, like I'll be willing to hold it for 2 years, and it could be $1 million, honestly. I don't know, it could go to nothing. I don't know what's really going on with this thing. Like, it's nerds, man. These are programmers. Just kind of the way that Bitcoin started and shit. And now, like, they said that this project could be massive, but it's messy. So while it's messy, right, you have interactions going on between NFTs, or like wizards are like battling, but when you get killed, it feels good, kind of thing. So that's why people play it. It's like you want someone to attack your wizard and get some items, because you know those are social media items, and they get honored. The creators of this ecosystem will honor these transactions. Now, I don't know what is, you know, I can't, I think that kind of sums it up. I think that kind of sums up the video. So what could I say about, I mean, after these orders, if they did sell into all these orders, which I don't think they would, I think they would sell like down to a certain portion, then I would have probably 1.5 million dust worth about let's see here, a penny and a half. I would say they go down, get close to a penny, so over a penny. Like yeah, and the fact that, let me show you how long it's been since it's picked up, right? Let me show you how long this has been. So, of course, when they first drop, it goes down, right? The price goes down immediately, right? And look at this, like it just done nothing but, and now, like usually this might be momentum. Like I was looking in the Telegram and it seemed active and busy, like people were like trying to figure out how to, and I've been in the Telegram before and it didn't seem like it was that busy. It seemed like this kind of gets people something, like thinking like maybe this is worth looking into, and people who don't even know anything about nifty wizards are going to end up like using these things. There's maybe, I don't know if raccoons, something raccoon or something we could open up like that similarly, with puzzles. Like it's a, what's it called? It's new. I can't remember it yet. That nice video.